Hi there, it's Nicole for Handmade Holiday 2015, and today I have a set of penguin peekaboo tags. They're created with pretty pink Posh dies and then some Sunny Studio stamps and dies as well to create this fun peekaboo look where it looks like the penguin is bursting through the front of the tag there. This peekaboo die is one of my favorites from Pretty Pink Posh, released in 2015, and I thought this would be a fun way to showcase that die with some adorable new stamps. These are some cute penguins from the Sunny Studio bundled up stamp set, and it's the penguin, and then there are lots of scarves and hats and mittens and greetings and things in this stamp set. So I stamped the penguin image several times, and then I'm stamping an assortment of different headwear and scarves, and I'm going to color them all in to use on my tags. So super cute and fun. I decided to do different scarves and headwear, but keep the critter the same on all 4 tags. You could even make more if you wanted to. The coloring is probably going to be the most time-consuming part of this entire process. I did it very much assembly line style, where I colored in all of the penguins and then I did all of the accessories. So on this first penguin, I am using some warm gray markers to color in the dark part of the penguin, warm gray 5, 6, and 8. For the tummy portion of the penguin, I'm going to be using warm gray 0, 0, and 1, and also a little R00 for the cheeks. Just keep blending that out. I did go back and pull in a little bit more of that dark color to darken that up just a bit more. I like to start light and go darker as needed. I'm going to just trace around now the inside portion with my warm gray 1, and then go in with warm gray 00 and blend that out a bit. That R00 for the cheeks, and a little colorless blender also for the center portion to blend it out even more. The feet and beak are YR04 and 09. However, I only did the feet on this first one when I realized they aren't going to be shown in the peekaboo tag design, so I only colored in the beaks for the remaining 3 penguins. The red portions of the hat are all colored with R46 and R39. Anything else that's going to be considered white, I'm coloring in with warm gray 00 and 1. A little warm gray 5 if needed, and then blending out with warm gray 00. Gives it a little bit more of a natural look. I'll go ahead and move on to the scarves and the other hats now. Again, I kept all the colors the same. You could definitely go in with different colors if you wanted to. All of my projects in the Handmade Holiday series, I am shooting for creating in an hour or less. So I wanted to be able to create all of these tags in an hour or less. And so by keeping the Copic marker colors the same and not switching to different colors a lot, it does kind of help speed up the coloring process, especially when that is the most time-consuming step in the whole assembly of these tags. I'll finish coloring all of these in exactly the same as I'm showing here. They're all colored with those exact same markers, like I said, so I'll just go ahead and skip past that, and we'll start putting die cutting the tags and getting the rest of the elements put together for these fun peekaboo tags. Next, I need to die cut all of the elements that I'm going to need to create the tags themselves. So from some Schoolhouse red cardstock from Simon Says Stamp, I'm going to take the Stitched Banner Duo 2 die, just the die shape, not the inside portion there. And I'm going to take the Peekaboo Pretty Pink Posh die. Both of these are Pretty Pink Posh dies. And I'm going to place them there together. Place the Peekaboo right inside of that stitched banner. And then I'm going to run that through my Big Shot. And I'm going to do this 4 times. I'm not going to snip that little inside piece on the peekaboo tag yet, and I'll show you why here in just a second. I want to stamp the front of the tag first, and having it remain lying flat is going to help a bunch. So I'll get all 4 of these die cut, and then I will go ahead and stamp them using the Lawn Fawn Gingham Backdrops border stamp. I'm going to use the Misty stamping tool to help get perfect alignment here. I'm going to lay my tag out on the inside of the Misty, kind of mark where that corner of the banner goes, lay my stamp down, and then go ahead and pick it up with the cover. I'm going to ink up the cover, or the stamp rather, on the cover with black licorice ink from Lawn Fawn. Stamp it once, move it up exactly in line there with where I just stamped, and stamp it again, and you can see that I got a perfectly stamped buffalo check plaid background. I'm going to do this for the remaining 3 tags. By making that little mark there with my pencil, it really helps me be able to line this up for each tag, and you can see how fast the stamping actually goes. So it's really, really easy. Now, the great thing about the peekaboo tag is now the front of the card, or the tag, I guess, is got a pattern to it. What happens when you snip apart the inside portion of the peekaboo tag and fold back those panels is they are going to be solid. So it gives you that great two-tone look, which is what I love. A lot of times I'll use double-sided paper when using this tag so you can see the 2 patterns. So I've got or 2 colors, whatever it might be. So I have the buffalo check on the front, and then it folds over to the solid red. I'm going to die cut some white tags now, just the solid tags from white cardstock. This is going to be the back of the tags. I'm also going to die cut 4 of these tags from some slate gray Simon Says Stamp cardstock. That's going to be my middle portion, or the background there to the peekaboo frame. The gray or the white could have worked, but I kind of wanted something a little bit darker, I decided, after I got started with the tags. Now I'm using some snips scissors to cut apart my dies. And then I'm going to place all these coordinating bundled up dies right over the images and run them through my Big Shot. So I'm going to try to get as many die cut with one pass of the machine as possible. And then I will go back and die cut any of the remaining penguins or hats or scarves. I'm going to take each of the penguins now and color over their eyes with the Sakura black gel pen to really give them some nice definition and to make them really bright black. I'm going to let that dry for a minute and then go back with a white gel pen and add those highlights to all of the eyes. Then on the white backing that's going to be on the back of the tags, I'm going to stamp one of the greetings from the bundled up stamp set that says "Wishing you a cool Christmas." And I'll stamp that on each one of those, and there's still plenty of room there to place the to and from. And what's great is these are so cute and fun that the recipient could use these almost as an ornament after they've opened up their gifts. On the slate gray tag, I am using the Yeti white pigment ink from Lawn Fawn and stamping some of the snowflakes from the bundled up stamp set so that they're going to show around that penguin. So I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on the back of my red peekaboo tag, place that right over the gray tag so that you can see those cute snowflakes just along the edges. And then I can tuck my penguin in there, and then it has a nice little snowy backdrop to him. I liked the color, the gray there, a little bit better than the white background. I am using some small bling glue dots to hold some of those flaps down. They might pop up a little bit, which is okay because you want it to look like the penguin's bursting through. But I wanted some of them held down just so that they weren't pulling up too much. Go ahead and adorn the penguin with the cute Santa hat and scarf. Use some Wink of Stella clear glitter brush pen on the trim and some glossy accents on the beak on the penguin. And go ahead and set that one aside while I put together the rest of my tags. And I'm simply going to do the same thing as before. Use some small bling glue dots to hold down those flaps for the peekaboo little opening there on the front of the tag. I'll do that for all of the tags to hold down those flaps. Just a really quick way to hold those down a little bit. Then I'll move on to the gray panel and I'll add or stamp the white snowflakes on each of those using the Yeti white pigment ink again. And then I will layer everything together. So I am attaching the back of the white tag to the back of the gray tag, stamping it with the snowflakes, Then attaching the peekaboo panel to the front of that. So it's basically sandwiching that gray panel in between the white panel and the front red panel. I'll use some large glue dots to attach the penguins to the inside, or the peekaboo, so it looks like he's bursting through the front of that tag. I'll use glue dots to attach the accessories then. I like the glue dots because they're a nice strong bond, so I don't have to worry about these pieces maybe falling off or anything like that. It would take quite a lot to get them to pop off. Added the scarves to all three, and now I can add their cute little headgear, the stocking cap, this cute little cap with little pom-poms on it, and then the earmuffs. I just love the assortment and how you can dress up these penguins in so many different ways. There's even mittens in this stamp set, so you can really have some fun with this cute little penguin. Lots of great ways to use it through the holidays and beyond. This would be cute for winter themed cards as well. Just change maybe your color pattern or colors that you're using, and you could make all kinds of fun winter themed cards. I'm going to use a pencil to draw a little spot there at the top of one of my tags, to use the crocodile to make a hole punch in the top of each. And I'm going to use that first one to help line up the rest of them. And this is where I'm going to thread through my Pretty Pink Posh black twine through the top of each of these. And then I am going to tie a little ribbon to the top as well. So first I'll cut all of my lengths of ribbon and twine to the exact same length. I'm going to thread through that black twine through each of the tags. Knot the ends and trim them up so they're nice and even. Then I'm going to take this Stampin' Up! Black ribbon, thread it through and tie it into a bow at the top of each of the tags to finish them off. And that will complete these fun peekaboo penguin tags using Pretty Pink Posh dies and Sunny Studio stamps and dies. Thanks for watching this video showcasing another idea for my Handmade Holiday 2015 series. These fun tags would look great on top of any package. The supplies I've used are listed and linked below the video on YouTube. Here are a couple more videos you might be interested in on my channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.